Check. Now we can see the tree claim more victims right there. Look at that. Show you that right there. I brought it up close so you can see. Right there. Y'all see that? Somebody lost a good weight, lowered everything right there. And somebody right up there. There ain't nothing but the tree branch right there, y'all. A lot of branches in this damn river, trees. So, yeah. A lot of that came from the river today. Look at that one right there. Somebody got a nice look up there, you see. Yes, I lost some good joint ring. Look at that joint ring right there. Let me show you guys that. Let's see. Yeah. They've been doing a lot of stuff up here. The tree pretty big now. See, like more stuff in this damn tree. That ain't no fish right there, y'all. That's the damn branch hitting my line. A lot of tree branches in the river. Nothing to get excited about today. I'm in my other spot right here today, y'all. Wish I had everything tied down. It is getting windy out here. I was talking to one of my buddies earlier. He would tell me, go get some chicken breasts, or him and his daughter be over here. Just mad catfish. He been over here about, wow, 3 months since October, probably. Last time I've been over here. Yeah. Got little park bench and stuff over here. I can see where I'm at. Nice little spot. I was thinking about going over that bridge down there, the little pier. About to see some brothers hitting that way down there town. Me and that way. Worst thing you would want to be fishing. Got crossing lines and stuff like that. That might cast over top of your joint. Then you have a bad day. Well, ain't nothing up right now. I haven't just hooked up everything. Haven't caught nothing at this moment as we see. You know what I mean? I don't do good in winter months. You know what I mean? Seems like that, as I telling the dude earlier, I don't do good in winter months. Something about the fish, they just don't, I don't know. I ain't do, I left my, if I did catch something, I'm gonna have a messy day. Right on damn birds in the truck. What about that shit? What kept me in here? I'm gonna start keeping them in here. My little bag right here. I thought I had 2 waters. Man, dropped it over here. There ain't nothing. How's things going? You can see kind of quiet right now. I'm out of a spot right here. This is on the other side. It's like River Tertiary y'all looking at on the other side of that water. I'm watching all these branches right now in this water right now. Well, I said, well, get kind of windy or something today. Wow, windy or cold or something. I don't know. I doubt I'll catch anything today. I was catch and chill. I thought I had 2 bottles of water. I'm using corn and bread. Walmart bread right here. I'm using the corn right there, that Walmart corn too. That's not nothing. I ain't caught nothing right there. That's just a bunch of logs and stuff hitting my line. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of logs. trash and stuff. I got bread on that one when you can hear jingling. That paper look kind of dirty today. Paper look shot. Here come a bigger log coming up the road right now. So that's gonna cause some problems. It's really all these big logs gonna be over here like that. They normally be further over that way. Yeah, I see them, they all over here. Yep. Yeah, that's a massive log right there coming. I can see right about there. I hate when the logs be like that. You check some line out right here. Yep. We're not really expecting to catch anything today. I enjoy the low weather. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to go get my gloves just in case I catch some. I was thinking about it, I should put them in a bag. Well, hope my team win this weekend. Steelers. They might win. They should win. Who they win? Houston. They probably can beat Houston. I doubt they good on the road. Just sitting here waiting. But I really like during the winter time I don't do good in winter. And they only caught like 2 fishes. Back in 2018, during the winter time. And do 2016, no 13, 16, one of the days. I think it was 16. Ever during winter months. Watching this big old log right here. I see right here. I see that. I'm gonna keep my eye on that one. It's kind of high, you know. You gotta cut your line there, or you get snagged on in there. Then when you catch a nice sized catfish, your catfish like to go underneath the lines and logs and stuff. Get your tangle up, knowing you got to cut your line, let them go. I wanted to cast that bread line a little further that way. On my corn. Now I see why a lot of people get caught up right here, I think they be trying to cast straight out. We got two trees right here. So like the person got caught there, somebody got caught right there. I can see that. And right here, somebody got caught there. Somebody got caught further out. I think that was immediately about a year ago. Last year. They've been nice casting if you didn't have these two trees right here. So basically I had to cast out over there. Ain't that way. You have a bad day. You know, a lot of people come out here first time with their kids. You can undercast. Like we cast them this way. I would cast undercast going out this way. But if you got to have real low, like you play baseball, you know how you swing a baseball, you swing it low. Sometimes try to get a pop up, and that right there is fire branch. Probably with the wind. You know over here when you got something down there, pull your line be down there, about to fall in the river. So you know when you got something, you don't got nothing. I've seen my little buddies on YouTube. They be in their car doing they live stream when it get cold. I was like, whoa, I thought about it, but the truck way over there. Never I went over Africa, I could do that. Oh, God, that's bad. See, right, that gentleman dead. Ain't nothing happened. Maybe come over here. Man, bro, lock up myself. That's it. Yeah, I was thinking about what is best. Bread. Yeah. Yeah, corn. Probably. Bread. Yeah, out here. You want to catch codfish, really cool. Really good. Catfish I caught cob on bread. I caught catfish on bread. That's a cheaper bait. I've seen people what they do. They go buy some the worms and stuff like that. Night crawlers. And they don't catch a dog thing. You know? And need to go check this line out, man. Remember nothing but a tree branch, y'all. Like I figured. Hey, good old tree branch. Hey, good old tree branch holding it down. That's all it was. Got corn on this one, bread on that one. The bread's still there. So right now, bread 0, corn 0. I think this river may be at 0 right now. Summertime. But next week ain't gonna get kind of cold again. That's how the winter go. Damn. I think I could have walked over to the car. What's the name? I would end that live because first they walk up to take the phone. Yeah. Those little canoe people ain't out here today either. They normally be out here on Sundays. That's how I remember I used to be out here with them. I don't think I would have had no luck either. Down there by the bridge. By the pier down there. That's me. I would have had luck down there either. The tide is coming up slowly. It's time to pick up. There's something with that tree branch, y'all. What do you think? Tree branch. That was a tree branch. That branch way over there pulling the line there. Not too much of that one. Down trees. Jumping down. street. Where we get windy. You don't want to be on these trees. You don't have to get it falling. That's the danger about wind. See one tree right here. This is gonna hurt me. Cool out here. My man called for this. What's up? This bag over here. Better get some weight on this shit. I'm gonna take off. Keep walking down the trail real quick now. Yeah. Just going down the trail. And it's biting on the fishing line, so we're gonna go take this trail walk. Take a good walk down this trail. This way. This is right there. This good little trail here. Walk this good old trail. See, years ago, about 60 years ago, not say 70 years ago, used to be houses right here on this property. Used to be houses. There's a lot of old little wooden houses. I think it was a street. You look at the old maps, you might see little certain things. In my year, there could have been a neighborhood. You got the federal government when they moves in. Nice view up here, ain't it? A river tourist. Just looking up high over there. From here. Spruce ain't tied up all the way. Let me sit right here. Tie the spruce up. Loose, you know. There we go. I tell you the walkie walk. Long walking journey. Walking journey here. Yeah, like that might be a nice little fishing spot if they have all the trees right there. Down there. Got a little bench down there. Back in the day, when I remember 30 years ago, all that wasn't there. That was the weather, all the water used to go all the way over there. All that march stuff that grew right down. I don't know how that came about. Or maybe that would stop flooding, never ever have a serious rainstorm. Nice right here, y'all. Would be a nice fishing spot. Yeah, you know what I mean? You see that little 5K right there? You're gonna have to walk way down here. I don't think that would be safe for me to go down there. Tried it. Try to fish, you get hurt. See right there, the concrete structure, like a sidewalk. You can then identify. Yeah, they did have sidewalk structure over here years ago. About, let's say 80 years ago. Let's say about 80 years ago. Well, we got one person that voted, huh? Okay. You said no. Okay. So new one, huh? So some people use worms. Some people use that's a little nice right there coming in. See all that? But person could fish off the spot right here. Be nice. No problem. You can just fish off the spot. Man, the RFK Stadium you're looking at. It's amazing what a year is gonna look like. 2 years ago, I ride past and see it. You kind of mess your eyes up when you drive down in there. You don't expect to look at RFK. Now you can see if RFK was never there. The whole East Capitol, you can drive straight to the Capitol on a straight line. RFK was built like they started building in 1957. Then I think over 1961, 60, where it was. First pitch, something like that. Baseball, that wasn't a baseball stadium. They opened up first as a baseball stadium, then football came in. Nice stadium at the time. This down here. And you can see where I was at, normally be at. Let's see. Another side of this. I would like to go fishing over here one day. Like a nice fishing spot. See what it's hitting on right here, you know what I mean? But right there on the other side, that we normally see me at, the Bible videos be at, right there. See how this junk look down here. Actually, a person go fishing down here. Yeah, we'll be careful if you go like we're gonna bust our old ass. We can actually go fishing down here if you wanted to. Well, like somebody could go fishing right here under this bridge. Right under the bridge right here. I don't know what you're gonna catch. Might catch a bunch of tree branches. You can. Have to get on back to the spot. First they come back to both our lines gone. So I take the bag. Hell, that bag, anything like $30 for that. Tim that bag. I'm gonna 25. Discount. I took a bunch of trash, made art out of it. So a person could go fishing right here under the bridge. There's a possibility now. It's a possibility. Walked on a little island right here. So that meant that got me a nice spot to go during the summertime. If I got like some night crawlers or something. I think I will try that one day. When it warms up like in the 70s or something. Probably get some chicken breasts. You know what I mean? I just realized I got my nice little fishing line right there. My fishing net there. I could walk off with that joint. Come on. Let me say it. Get out of order for brand new questions. Fishing water, maybe that did happen. Praise God, that doesn't happen. Don't need no new L's in 2026. Amazing like that. Like a little picture. All that stuff right on top of my old neighborhood right there. Amazing. I drive past nicely. It's been early day. Especially when I'm going to work tomorrow. Just look at that area. How much the whole area changed. Yeah, the way I look at it, that area had changed in 15 years. So I think from 2011 and now. You go down Langston, you see live a little bit, you know what I mean? 21st Street to I Street. Now it seems like out there, like a cold funeral. Nobody out and about anymore. So I don't think I caught anything. So I'm gonna worry about going over there unless someone took my pole and tossed it in the water. I got a 60-pound line, so I don't doubt that. Got you now. Today, like I said, in the winter months, I don't really do good at fishing. I don't do good at fishing. I see some people do it. They stay out there all day. I can't do that. I used to do that one time. Over Anacostia Park, I would sit in my car. You know what I mean? When it got cold, to sit in my car and doze off. My line got hit. And my line didn't get hit. You know? But it's a nice little trail if you want to come out here one day and walk. Nice little trail. You got benches and stuff here. You still got a lot of work to do. Cleaning up this joint. Got a lot of old dead trees and stuff. They'd probably take a good, make it a little more better. But I said $1 million. The federal government gonna say 10 million. Cause they get the cost to get the equipment out here to do that. Yeah. It costs to get the equipment out here. And I doubt we got any fish today, but I know I got some catfish at home waiting on me. I bought from Costco's 2 weeks ago. I bought some catfish, and I bought some that was that weekend before weekend after Christmas, the first Saturday after Christmas. Y'all see that right there? Let me show y'all this. Look at this right here. See? Y'all know what this was. This was most like one of them like could be one of phone joints with a phone for a firehouse or something. I think they could have been a fire, the police, even one. So this main street could have been right here. You know, in case you had a fire or something, you pick the phone up, and the fire department will push the button, and the fire department will come to the scene. Now it was about like 80, like 78, they changed it. When you pick it up, you had to call it. You had to talk to them. You got a little button, and a fire truck will come out here. Yep. That's how it used to be. Many years ago. 80 years ago. Looked like 80 years ago. You're talking about not the 60s, not the 50s, like the 40s. 1940s. I was watching old pictures of my old neighborhood on Bennett Road. They showed when they had little trolley cars, the 1940 old hard metal cars back then. You know, I know on Bennett Road they had a lot of gas stations. They had one on 17th Street in the picture. And I remember they had one on 24th Street, gas station on 21st Street, and one on what's the name? They had multiple gas stations on that road. I think they had a gas station every 2 blocks. Yeah, I didn't notice that right there, y'all. Right over there. I just noticed to look over there. I didn't notice that like that. That'd be a nice spot to fish at. You know, when you got that drain right there, catfish stays right there. But that'd be more like cheating. But right there, let me try to figure where I'm at. I see the trees right there. Trying to figure out what location that is on our side. But it's water over there. That's the park. That's the trees. And there is water coming up there. You might catch some good bass. So I might need to go and investigate that, y'all. As I leave. I haven't noticed that, you know what I mean? You might catch some bass fish right there. We're looking at right there. The little tunnel right there, because the water goes inside. But see, I never noticed that. I'm probably go over there and investigate that while I leave, y'all. I just noticed that. Walking back over here. Nobody touched our stuff. And the fishing poles is still where they at. Yep. Neither one have been touched. Nothing hanging. And nothing fell in the river. So this has been a quiet Sunday. The fish ain't biting. The fish ain't biting. I don't think it's the bait. It just ain't biting. They not biting. I'm trying to figure out that's right there. I'm going to investigate that spot right there, y'all. Right there, so trying to figure out one map, look at a landmark. School right there. Next block there. Right there, right there, okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. You know that spot right there. Well, funky fishing days. I go over there for a minute, y'all. Cut the video.